Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. We're the Movie Couple. I'm Wendy.
I'm Dustin.
And we're about to take a look at the first trailer for Furiosa and Mad Max Saga. So this is a prequel and not a continuation of the film where we first saw Furiosa, which is Mad Max Fury Road.
Now, I have to admit, when that came out, it blew so many minds. It was talked about even back then, which was like almost 9 years ago.
No.
Yeah,
really?
It came out in 2015. By the time this comes out, it's going to have been about 9 years. Wow. They have been talking about doing a Furiosa movie, a Furiosa series, or a Furiosa something, because that character just sparked so many people's interest, and she was just such a cool character. And I am a little bummed that, they couldn't get Charlize Theron to kind of come back to reprise the role in a variation of Furiosa, but I'm still very interested to see this world once again brought back to life, as awesome as it was. All the special effects and just the tangibility of that movie was so cool.
Yeah, I feel like I want to rewatch the movie because apparently it's been 9 years since we last saw it, so that's crazy, and it makes me feel pretty old. We've got Anya Taylor-Joy as young Furiosa in this one, as well as Chris Hemsworth. So we're gonna go ahead and check out the trailer. Of course, we've linked the official trailer for you in the video description below, so go ahead and watch that first, and then coming back, we'll be making commentary throughout. So if you want to watch it without us, our input, watch that first, and then we will be here when you come back.
And if you guys like our reactions, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the videos on our channel. And now, let's dive into Furiosa. Driving. Oh, I had it. That is such a good one.
It's not that good.
But it's an obvious one that I should have picked up on. From Mastermind George Miller.
You have to do. However long it takes.
Is that Charlize's voice, or is
Promise
that
me
hers?
you'll find your way home.
Oh, that's Anya, I think.
Furiosa. Give me this promise.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
She looks very different.
45 years after the collapse, the young Furiosa is taken from her family, and she will devote the rest of her life to finding her way home. And this is her odyssey.
Oh, I like how they phrase that, because this is her journey, and we know how it ends.
Is that Hemsworth?
That.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Oh.
Why is it so, the picture? It's so...
It doesn't look as grainy as...
It's not gritty, yeah.
Yeah. Chris Hemsworth. Oh.
Whoa.
Okay. I'm wondering if they're going to rely as much on practical effects that they did in the last one. See, that looks all CGI. And that does too. It all depends on how much they use. Oh.
The darkest of angels.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
The question is,
Okay.
Oh.
do you have
Oh.
any to make it epic?
It doesn't look like Chris Hemsworth, but I think that's... I'm pretty sure that's... Remember her. I'm a little... it looks cool. It looks epic. But there are a lot of shots that I'm like... One of the things that made Mad Max Fury Road just so awe-catching and just so attention-grabbing, it's the fact that you could not tell what was computer generated and what wasn't. It all looked 100% real. And they used a lot more practical effects. This one, you're able to pick out a little bit more. Now, that doesn't mean that they don't tell a good story,
right,
that they have some good action scenes. Correct. You could still have awesome action scenes with tons of CGI. but it makes me nervous because that's what made Fury Road so cool.
Yeah, like including the performances, like visually,
Yes.
cinematography and everything. It was just really, really, it looked really great. And I know it wasn't easy on the actors in the first film. Like everything is just like, you just got dirt and sand everywhere. And I know that can be aggravating and like, it's a harsh condition for not just actors, but also crew. But like the payoff was that the film looked freaking awesome.
Yeah.
This one, the main thing that I kind of noticed right away was like how clean it looked.
Yeah.
And it wasn't giving me like a cinematic feel. It was giving like TV.
Yeah, it feels like they really took their budget and dropped their budget. So that means they're like, okay, we're going to have to rely on less expensive ways of doing this.
But then they've got, a great actress in Anna Taylor-Joy to play young Furiosa, which, like, I am 100% confident that her performance is going to be great. Chris Hemsworth, I don't think I have ever really seen him in a role like this.
Yeah.
And I also like that he, like, doesn't look like him, essentially.
I think they put, like, a prosthetic nose on him.
Yeah, I think there's some prosthetic and makeup involved in it. So, like, I'm curious to see, more of his performance as well. Obviously, you can only get so much in the trailer, but I am still kind of in my brain, what's kind of taking up my brain space right now is how it looked in the CGI, and it's kind of not what I expected. I guess we'll see.
It's one of the, yeah. I mean, there's still some good possibilities with this. They
Yes.
could pull off a great story,
Yes.
great acting, great.
Right.
I mean, and there's still moments where it's dirty and gritty.
Yes.
But there are some. I do have a little concerns on how there are moments where you're like, it doesn't quite look as. It looks like they're on a green screen. Where you like dirtied up the actors and you dirtied up the stuff.
It's giving the volume.
Yeah.
But but there's still some sort of I'm kind of stuck on how to word it, because even with the volume, like for example, if you watch The Mandalorian and Obi-Wan, like you knew, but still it still kind of had bits of, specifically The Mandalorian, bits of that like grittiness a little bit, the way they filmed it, and this one just, I hate that I can't think of another word other than like clean. Everything just like looked like straight and clean cut, and
it looked like artificially dirty.
It didn't give dystopian, So I don't know, but I like you said, that does not determine the story they're going to tell, which could be really, really good, or the performances that we're going to see, which is probably going to be really good. So,
and probably also something that did help a lot with the performances in Fury Road was the fact that they were actually there. They're in this dystopian future where everything's been destroyed, and technically all these characters are miserable. And if you kind of take your actors out into the middle of the desert to film this movie, they're going to be miserable. So it's not that
sand,
that far of a stretch to where they're like, I don't want to go on this stupid truck again and have dirt in my face. And you get that grittiness naturally from your actors.
Yeah.
But if they're in a nice, clean green screen, you're not going to get that dirty of that true miserable
as
life.
far as like, okay, yeah.
Kind of acting, because it's not a very far reach from the reality that they're living at the moment.
I was just thinking, like, in them being there, the camera was actually able to literally pick up like the dirt and the sand and the environment and all of it. And this one didn't have any of that. So, anyways, you guys let us know. You're very curious to hear you guys' thoughts on Furiosa Mad Max series, a Mad Max series. No,
the Mad Max Saga.
A saga. So yeah, tell us your thoughts in the comment section below, anything we may have missed, and etc. You know the deal. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.